Hi, welcome to my channel. So, guys, this video is especially for those people who are in college or they are about to go in college. And what we are going to discuss for today is okay. So, it is basically about the reality of college that we romanticize and what it is actually. Okay, so let's not waste a lot of time and get right to the point. Okay, so we have point number one. Learn to say no. It's like a very basic, everybody is trying to tell you that learn to say no, but it is a very practical thing that you should follow, to be very honest. And I'll tell you how did I actually experience this in my college life. For your information, I am currently in first year pursuing Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in accounting and finance. So basically, like, why am I saying that learn to say no? Like, it's a very common phrase that has been discussed among the social media. Okay, all over. So basically, why do I say it is because like I am explaining using myself as an example. So when I transitioned from school life to the college life, nothing felt like anything changed because in school life I used to be that nice girl, like saying yes every time. The teachers basically had this report card where they noted our behaviors when they observed us. Okay, so yeah, like basically I wanted to be a good child, obedient child, due to which I said yes to a lot of stuff and ended up being in pressure course of it, like multiple deadlines, like for example, submitting a project or basically helping out with a stuff and sometimes I lied to my parents regarding this also that it was compulsory when actually in reality I already gave my word. So yeah. And what about the credits? Yeah, if someone took it away, basically hard work is just on the presentation table. So yeah, it did not really felt nice to be very honest. Like you have worked so hard after that yes response from you. Basically, moral of the story, anyone can use you. Not everyone, but anyone can use you, so learn to say no. Then we have the second point. When you go to the college, like for the first time you're excited, you wanna make friends, right? Now, this is the point that I am so eagerly wanting to discuss about. So, making friends, when it comes to making friends, just note that making friends in school is kind of different making friends in college. Okay. Why I say it? Because, like, I don't know about you people, how your experiences from school to college would have been. Mine was a little different, like, when it came to breaking and building of friendship. Nothing felt too different, to be very honest. Like, nothing felt too different. Like, yeah, if someone has to be bad to you, if they are being bad to you, it could happen in your either your school life or college life or both. You can suffer. Okay. So, moral of this point is make your friend consciously. Like, choose your circle wisely. Do not make a friend of 15 group for a WhatsApp GC. Okay. No. Because they are just there for entertainment purposes and not who are actually going to help you out for those 4 to 5 years of your bachelor's degree or master's or whatever degree you are pursuing basically. Okay, so that is why because you never know what intention they held with you when they were going to build a friendship with you, right? And then we come to the third point, that is a lot of networking. Why am I saying this? Okay, let me explain this incident which happened with one of my friends. So basically, what happened was she was in BCom as well, and I think she was in third year. So what happened was that she was in mid of way of her examination, and she was very worried that what she will do for her career, her job, and everything. And she absolutely knew no one, like literally no one. Okay, so what happened? Just right after the examination, she was like rushing here and there, like in so desperate need for a job. Obviously, I am not going to lie, there are some people who are pursuing degree for gaining knowledge generally. Otherwise, most of them are there for fun in the college life, making friendship, and most importantly, being employable. Yes, because this degree gets you like whatever degree you're doing, it basically makes you employable for a job, right? Same goes for me as well. Okay, so yeah, a lot of networking is really important because I don't want like how she suffered because of it. It does not make sense. And like if you have like 4 or 5 years of your degree, so I would definitely suggest that you should network a lot, be it with your friends, okay, your professors, and especially if there are career drives where people from different companies come, most of for placement or workshop. Make sure you get in contact with them because they are going to help you a lot out right after when you are going to pass the college or when you are aiming to get a job or internship during your college years. Then we have the fourth point, that is holidays, fun, what about examination? Yes. I don't know about the other people though, but for me, it's a little like I love the thrill, to be honest, when it's like exam season, exam month. And let me tell you like a practical example of myself. When I was like in first semester, right? So I was like obviously chilling around and like doing absolutely nothing. And I did not really, attended college very frequently. Okay, so I was like, now. It was like that. So the thing is, regarding the examination, obviously I did not really purchase the book material. I did in the very last moment because we love to do everything at the last moment. So yeah, basically I Netflix and chilled. Not in that way, but Netflix basically I chilled a lot during my free time and did everything last minute. I purchased the question book, the book material, and especially yes, I would definitely suggest you people to use a lot of AI. ChatGPT is not really that reliable because it may contain misinformation, but I would definitely say like there are various AI apps out there that you can try. It has website versions as well. You can try them. I can mention in the comment box if you people request me to. Okay. Then we have the sixth point: reality of attending college daily. Yeah. So in my situation, in a scorching heat of summer, especially during May, June, okay, dude, it is such a hell. I'm telling you. Like, why am I saying it? Because the thing is that, like, imagine getting up at 6 o'clock, and then obviously I have a habit of scrolling just as I get up, okay, and then I take a bath, get myself a breakfast. My mother cooks my breakfast for me, and what happens? I book a Rapido. Yes, Rapido. I'm telling you, it's like a best savior app for me. Like any, basically, if you need vehicles to travel, I think Rapido is the best. And why am I saying so? Because like until you're good at bargaining and doing all that social stuff, like interacting with auto wale bhaiya or maybe taking a bus. Metro is a good option if it is like near to your college in a walking distance. So it is good. You can definitely consider. And otherwise, like I use Rapido bike, not an auto or a cab, but a bike. So now can you imagine like in that bad heat I need to go to college? Why? Because attending issues and submitting my assignment, going for a viva, and of course examination. Okay, especially for the vivas and submitting assignment too. There was never a fixed date, and to be very honest, it was very reasonable that teachers had to extend the deadline because of the girls, because of the students who were like failing to submit it on time. So it was very understandable. For everyone out there, please take a damn cap with you because you don't want to be tanned. I am telling you. Then we have the seventh point, that is stay updated to trends relating to anything. Be it passion, be it college, like survival tips for the college, and especially career. Like, watching news, and if you are a person who use social media a lot, I would say social media is a place where you can enjoy different kind of content in one app. It's not like another app for beauty, another app for fashion, another app for news. It's not like that because legit news channels and anything informational are actually connected to Instagram as well. So yeah, you can be updated from there as well. Okay, so like for example, like if we especially discuss about the career aspect, staying updated relating to career aspect using social media is really good because people from different backgrounds in regarding to career, they actually share their genuine experiences, advices, and how life is when they are working with those like that corporate setup. Everything is going to be there, and especially the market trend of like related to salary posts. Like we have a huge craze for AI specialist, AI ML engineering, or in a tech way. Because nowadays, like, regarding of what field of study you're from, like art, humanities, commerce, science, everybody is in a tech. Why? Because skills matter a whole lot than your degree. Okay, so yes, like like for example, as a humanity background student in a corporate, if I especially say in a corporate setup, you could be anything like marketing specialist, HR. HR is mostly for business or finance sectors people, and you could be like graphic designer, content writer, strategist. Like there is a lot of stuff for humanities. For commerce, obviously, the finance sector, and for the science, we have the engineering sector, and then we are like something relating to biology as well, if I suppose. Sure, but everything has AI in it. Like, do you know how to use AI for this particular task, that particular task, and like, of course, the most famous stuff, MS Excel. Yes, if you know MS Excel, you're in for a job. Yes, MS Excel, MS Office. It's like very important. So I guess the video is getting a little bit too long. So I should end this video. So let's meet in another video for a while. So bye bye.